Alright, so I've been playing around a little bit with some of these radar setups, and I might have had just a pretty big breakthrough for player made and player based weapons. So this is effectively an accurate custom turret controller, specifically for missile systems, and it does still have that little bouncing thing there, and that's just because I'm using pistons instead of hinges. If you used hinges, this would work perfectly fine. But because I wanted to make this look pretty cool, um, I've opted to use pistons. Now you can see it's even tracking me out here, 1.3 kilometers. It will follow me around the entire way. There's no custom turret controllers. This is only using AI blocks. Oh, hello. So, as you can see, that's still lined up at like a distance of 1.5 kilometers or something. So what we've got going on here are there's two separate subgroups of AI blocks. One manages the azimuth, which is your left and right rotation, for anyone who's curious, and one controls the elevation. So what's happening here for the azimuth one? Whenever this hinge here goes past a certain angle, say 10 degrees, it's going to begin rotating the turret around until this is no longer at that angle. So if this needs to turn, say, 90 degrees, it'll turn 90 degrees. The turret will pick that up, and then it will begin rotating around 90 degrees. Same goes for the other direction. So there's two event controllers per AI grouping. And it's the exact same thing with the elevation and depression. Um, for those who are curious, no, this doesn't this is a prototype. I can't really release this because as you can see, if the elevation drops to zero, those two pistons are going to be in the way of the angle detection there. So it's not it's not ready to be released at all at the moment. This is just sort of like a prototype proof of concept. Um, but this is going to be an accurate, like I've got this set up for target prediction, so it's looking to intercept the grid with a player made grid, which is going to be perfect for missiles that run off interception. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a pretty big breakthrough I found for me because this is a custom turret with the range of 2.5 kilometers, whereas like the default turrets only go to what 600 meters or 800 meters if it's 800 meters if it's large grid. But yeah, shit, this is. And see, it's just tracking me around the edge there. That's spooky. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something new. I certainly did with this little adventure here, and I'll catch you all later.